Hello friends, welcome back to another exciting video on the Book Spice Club channel. Today we're going to uncover top 10 books recommended by none other than Steve Jobs, the godfather of innovation. What if I told you that this is the man who revolutionized the entire industries, take personal computer, animation or music. Now imagine these 10 books changed his mind and thinking and made him what we know him as a legend today. These books didn't even let him see the world differently, but to transform the entire industries. Steve Jobs once said, innovation is what makes a difference between a leader and a follower. Today, we're going to uncover these gems. I can guarantee you these books are going to change your perspective, make you think big, and inspire your imagination. So let's straight dive into the top 10 books recommended by Steve Jobs.
Book 1, Autobiography of a Yogi, by Paramahansa, Yogananda. This wasn't just another book for Steve Jobs. He reportedly read it every year and even gave out copies at his memorial. Autobiography of a Yogi is a spiritual classic. It explores meditation, self-realization, and the path to enlightenment. It profoundly influenced Jobs' life philosophy. The Western day of emphasis on finding happiness through material gain must be balanced by the Eastern ideal of self-realization and inner happiness. Paramahansa Yogananda. Top 3 learnings. Self-realization is the key to true happiness and inner peace. Meditation and mindfulness are essential tools for finding balance in a fast-paced world. The quest for enlightenment can expand your mind. It can unlock new levels of creativity and consciousness. Key takeaway. Jobs thought true success was not just wealth. It was about inner peace and self-realization. He sought this through Yogananda's teachings. Book 2, Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, by Shunryu Suzuki. Jobs, deeply connected with Zen philosophy. He often turned to Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, for grounding. This book teaches that a beginner's mind keeps you open to new ideas. It prevents rigid thinking. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities, but in the expert's, there are few. Shunryu Suzuki. Top 3 learnings. The beginner's mind keeps you open to new ideas. It avoids the trap of thinking you know everything. Simplicity and clarity of thought lead to deeper understanding and better decision-making. True mastery involves letting go of preconceived notions and embracing the present moment. Key takeaway. A beginner's mindset keeps you curious and open. Jobs valued this in both life and business. Book 3, The Innovator's Dilemma, by Clayton Christensen. This is a business classic that influenced not only Jobs but many other tech visionaries. The Innovator's Dilemma explains that even successful companies can fail. They must embrace disruptive innovation. Successful companies fail because they do what's right for the present, but not for the future. Clayton Christensen. Top 3 learnings. Disruption happens when new technologies overthrow established markets. Companies often fail by focusing on their current customers and neglecting future trends. Innovators must be willing to disrupt their own products before competitors do. Key takeaway. Jobs used this lesson to fuel Apple's disruptive innovations. They include the iPhone and the iPad. He always stayed ahead by challenging the status quo. Book 4, Be Here Now, by Ram Dass. This is a spiritual guide that deeply resonated with Jobs. It stressed the importance of living fully in the present. It blends Eastern spirituality with Western psychology. It promotes mindfulness and self-awareness. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. Ram Dass. Top 3 learnings. Presence is the key to inner peace and fulfillment. Being fully in the moment leads to clarity. The spiritual journey is personal and requires continuous self-exploration. Letting go of attachments frees you from unnecessary suffering. Key takeaway. Jobs' guiding principle was to live in the present. It helped him focus on innovation and creativity. Book 5, The Art of War, by Sun Tzu. Jobs appreciated the art of war for its timeless lessons in strategy and leadership. This ancient text has principles. They apply to business and innovation, as well as warfare. Every battle is won before it is ever fought. Sun Tzu. Top 3 learnings. Preparation and strategy are key to winning any battle, whether in war or business. Flexibility in thinking and tactics allows you to adapt to changing circumstances. True leadership means knowing when to act and when to wait for the right opportunity. Key takeaway. For Jobs, winning in business was about strategy and foresight. He always thought several steps ahead of his competitors. Book 6, The Structure of Scientific Revolutions, by Thomas Kuhn. Jobs was fascinated by scientific progress. Kuhn's book is a groundbreaking analysis of how paradigm shifts happen in science. The Structure of Scientific Revolutions says that major advances come from disruptive breakthroughs, not gradual improvements. Progress occurs not from linear improvement, but from paradigm shifts that challenge existing frameworks. Thomas Kuhn. Top 3 Learnings. Paradigm shifts, true breakthroughs, happen when old ways of thinking are challenged. Innovation often faces resistance from the established order, but it's essential for progress. Revolutionary ideas come from questioning the status quo and thinking outside the box. Key takeaway. Jobs applied this concept to technology. It led Apple to create revolutionary products that disrupted entire industries. Book 7, Moby-Dick by Herman Melville. Jobs loved this classic for its deep exploration of obsession, leadership, and the human condition. Moby-Dick is about Captain Ahab's obsession with a white whale. It symbolizes the dangers of unchecked ambition. Call me Ishmael. Herman Melville. Top 3 Learnings. Obsession can drive success, but unchecked, it can also lead to destruction. The pursuit of greatness often involves personal sacrifice and risk. Leadership requires balancing ambition with wisdom. Key takeaway. Jobs' quest for perfect design mirrors Ahab's obsession. It warns of tunnel vision. Be passionate, but aware of the risks. Book 8, Diet for a Small Planet by Francis Moore. Lappé. Jobs was known for his dietary experiments. Diet for a Small Planet matched his interest in sustainability and nutrition. The book supports a plant-based diet. It shows how our food choices affect the environment. What we eat can change the world. Francis Moore. Lappé. Top 3 Learnings. A plant-based diet is not only healthier, but also more sustainable for the planet. Personal choices, like what you eat, can have a global impact. Sustainability requires rethinking how we consume resources, including food. Key takeaway. Jobs believed in conscious living. This book reinforced his idea that small choices can lead to big, positive changes in the world. Book 9, King Lear by William Shakespeare. Shakespeare's King Lear is a tragedy that explores themes of power, family, and betrayal. Jobs admired Shakespeare's skill in exploring human nature and leadership. Nothing will come of nothing. William Shakespeare. King Lear. Top 3 Learnings. Power and leadership come with heavy responsibilities and often personal sacrifice. Hubris can lead to downfall, especially when leaders are disconnected from reality. True wisdom comes from understanding human nature and the consequences of your actions. Key takeaway. Jobs saw leadership as knowing people and the power you wield, not just having a vision. Book 10, Inside the Tornado by Geoffrey A. Moore. In this book on business strategy, Moore explains how to profit from rapid growth markets. Inside the Tornado gives strategies for managing hypergrowth in disrupted industries. You don't manage hypergrowth, you ride it. Geoffrey A. Moore. Top 3 Learnings. Rapid growth industries require different strategies than traditional markets. To succeed in a fast-moving market, you must act quickly and decisively. Market dominance is about positioning your company just right at the right time. Key takeaway. Jobs knew that to ride the wave of disruption and hypergrowth, he needed bold action and a good strategy. This principle helped Apple dominate the tech industry. Conclusion. Steve Jobs' top 10 life-changing books offer deep insights. They cover creativity, leadership, strategy, and personal growth. These books can guide your journey. They can help, whether you seek inner peace or want to build a revolutionary product. If you loved this video, please like it, subscribe, and join the Book Bites Club for great book recommendations. Keep learning, keep growing, and stay inspired. Happy listening.